up, guys? Dr. Ricky. Right now I'm just collecting all these lemons to help out the bull. He's got a lot going on.
Stella? You behave, okay? Leave us alone. Girls, enjoy. So you girls helping me? All right, guys, so this is another one of those trees, right, that I scored on that was being tossed the other day. And I told you I was going to make a second trip over there. And this was kind of the last of it, because there was only maybe about 9 items out there. And this tree's in dire need of some to be planted. But as you can see here, move in here. Absolutely nothing with this tree. This tree is totally green. Just needs to, hear that? Just needs to be planted in the ground. Nothing wrong with it at all.
That tree has a lot of life in it.
That's right. And this is the second, we're gonna give this tree a second chance. And this is a weeping willow. Beautiful tree, weeping willow right here, right?
This tag right here, that's what it's going to look like in the future. Chickens will be able to rest and sleep under it.
Yep. So we're gonna plant this tree, go a little deeper. We're gonna plant them right here, and it'll cascade right here. It'll cascade when it gets big, because these trees grow real big, 30, 40 feet. So when it gets a little bigger, it'll cascade over this whole pot right here. This is all in the chicken yard area. And as you can see back here, and it'll cascade over this walkway here, like so. It's gonna be very nice. It's gonna look really good. Just another inch or two.
So the bull, he just put the tree in the soil now. I'm gonna cover it back up. I'm gonna make sure to be careful when I put the soil on top, because I don't want it to go over the crown, which is right here on this plant. So I'm just trying to be real careful, because when I put the soil in here, I want it to be leveled with this soil. So right now, I just make sure that the soil is leveled the tree. And I'm also going to be keeping this wall around it so that when we put the water in, the water will fall to the center so that the tree can absorb it. So right now, I'm kind of just curving my foot, stomping into the ground, trying to just rebuild the wall so that the water can go to the center. But after I do this, we're going to heavily water this plant, which is something that you also do to almost every plant that you recently plant in the ground. But also after that, we're going to take advantage of all these pine needles that we have around here, and we're going to use all these pine needles that you see, and we're going to basically use that as mulch and put it around the tree. As you can see, all the chickens are digging away, and I work hard and rebuild the wall. These guys are going to come and bust down the wall. Alright, so right now we're going to heavily water it. We just filled this really big bucket up with a bunch of water, and I'm going to use this water. We're going to water this plant now. So, obviously the wall would work a bit better if all the chickens didn't break it down. But if you can see on this side, the water can't escape that way, and it's sliding down. It's being pushed into the plant just the way we wanted. This side, I'm gonna have to rebuild it later since you decided to break it down. It's okay. The plant will still be able to get all its water. So I'm just gonna keep rotating, keep pouring out water until the entire bucket has no more in it. Excuse me. But if you could get a closer look, you can see that the wall is doing a really good job of pushing the water back. And you can see that because the water is actually leaking out a little bit this way. But it wouldn't do that if we still have the wall there. It's okay, I forgive you. I just raked up a really big pile of pine needles, leaves, and twigs. And I'm gonna put it around in a circle and basically make it almost like a tiny little covering. But I'm gonna make sure that the leaves and the pine needles don't touch the trunk of the tree, because that can spread diseases. And you know, we're trying to revive this tree, so I don't want it to get any